These beliefs are why you hold on and try harder to prove to them that you are worthy of love, that you're worthy of choosing. These beliefs are why you hold all the resentment, the frustration, and pain when they do pull away, instead of simply seeing him as the wrong man for you, not worth your time, and moving on. If you're a successful woman in your 30s or 40s and you are exhausted by dating, scared you'll never find love, and unsure why you're still single, you are in the right place. Welcome to Find Love with Emily. I'm Emily Bucknell, and I am not here to give you more of the same old dating advice, tell you to try harder, swipe more, fix yourself, or wait for your luck to change, because you already know that none of that works. This is where we look below the surface at how love really happens, the one rule it always follows, and the reason dating has felt so hard for so long. Because when you see that, dating finally makes sense and love becomes possible again, even if it's been years since you've been on a decent date. So let's get into today's episode. Oh, this one is top tier annoying. Why you attract the men who pursue you, they're interested in you, and then they pull away or they say, no, I don't want anything serious. Like you're minding your own business, you're going about your life, everything is happy, peaceful, easy, things are good. Then this man comes along with some excellent flirting, the banter, the messages that leave you smiling at your phone like a crazy person. All of a sudden, you're kind of hooked, you're excited, you can feel something happening. Then seemingly out of the blue, the messages get shorter, they get colder, they stop coming as often, weekends might go by and you don't hear anything from him. You're checking your phone more and more and more, and there's just nothing. Or he tells you he's not looking for anything serious. He's not looking for a relationship. And you're left thinking, what the fuck? Now I got to get over something I didn't actually go for in the first place. It's fucking shit. No two ways about it. From here, though, you have two options. You can have this pull you down into thinking that all men suck, that dating is awful, and that love isn't meant for you. Or, and I highly recommend you pick this option, you can have this be the thing that gets you into gear to attract way better than this kind of bullshit, which is exactly what I'm here to show you how to do. So I said this in a previous episode in this series, Why You Attract the Men You Do. I'll link them all in the show notes, so make sure you check out all of them, even if it's not something that you're experiencing right now, because there are so many gold nuggets through this entire series. But I want to make this crystal clear in case you haven't listened to those other episodes yet. But the universe, God, source, love, that power bigger than us right now, it knows that you want love. It knows exactly the kind of love and relationship that you want. And if you're not getting the right man straight up, like you're getting these kind of men that seem interested and then end up not being interested, it's just because there are a few lessons for you to learn about love so that you can have it. There are things that God, universe, source, love want you to realize about yourself, about love, about your way of being, patterns, habits that need to be broken for you to actually have the love and the relationship that you want. And this is why you keep ending up with these same frustrating as fuck men who just aren't it. And why you continue to have these same experiences, because nobody's pointed out to you yet what's happening beneath the surface. Like what these lessons actually are and how to learn from them. That's what I'm here to help you do. I'm here to help you understand how love really happens, the one rule it always follows, and how you're currently not following it, which is why you attract the men that you do and the dating experiences that you don't want. And then when you see this, you can see what you need to change to finally find love. This podcast is all about helping you see what's happening under the surface, to help you understand how love happens and what this means you do. And then inside Attract Your Man, that's where we roll our sleeves up. We put everything that you're learning here into practice. So over 8 weeks, I walk you through all the steps, the tools, the practices to follow the one rule love does. It's how you move from understanding love to actually experiencing it, so that dating finally changes for you. So love happens easily for you too. You stop attracting so many of these men who treat you like you don't matter. Instead, you attract the kind, consistent, genuine men who want what you do, who are interested in you, who want to understand you, to love you, who live to make you smile. Love is actually really simple. Either you follow the one rule love does and you find love, or you don't follow the one rule love does and love will keep feeling hard to find. The men you attract will suck and dating will only be a waste of your time. I know it can sometimes take a bit for this to really click because it's very different from most dating advice, but I want you to know that that process has already started for you just by you being here. Like you're starting to move with love. And when you do feel that click, which you will, then it's inside Attract Your Man that we amp this up, where you experience real change. So anywho, let's get back to the task at hand. Your game plan from here to stop attracting these men who seem so interested in you and then pull away. How to break this pattern for good and attract the man who wouldn't dream of losing you. I remember being so shocked and taken aback when this happened for me. I had been dating my husband for about 2 or 3 weeks, and he took me out for this incredible lunch at a winery. And as we're walking back to the car, he stops and he says, "I really want to ask you something." And I was like, oh my gosh. And he was so cute. He literally asked me to be his girlfriend. And I was shocked. I remember I didn't really know what to say, because I don't think I'd ever had a man be so open and direct and sure. Usually it was months of trying to work out where I stood or just sort of falling into relationships, which is total bullshit. You want to be with a man who does not want to lose you. And that's what I see for you, being with a man who sees how incredible you are, who values you, who does everything in his power to make sure he won't lose you. And let me just say, it's a pretty nice feeling when you have a man like that. There are 4 steps that I have for you to go from attracting these men who, if we're honest, don't care if they lose you, to the men who make sure that they don't lose you. Number 1, if he pulls away, let him. If you want love, then the man who pulls away is the wrong man. It's as simple as that. Chasing after him, holding on, clinging, hoping he comes back, that is you moving further away from love. And I know you know this. I knew this too, but yet I always found this so hard to do. A man would pull away, and then I would see that as motivation to try harder to get him back. So if you struggle to do this too, a man pulls away and you're like, hell no, you don't, then that's a big old sign that you're out of whack with the one rule love follows. And there's a whole lot of stuff happening under the surface in how you feel, the thoughts and beliefs that you have that are pulling you in the opposite direction to love. And we'll get into those in a second, but this is what we do from here. So the second thing you need to do to stop attracting these men who pull away is that we got to get you out of all the energy, the emotions that you feel towards these men, and as a result of them pulling away. We're talking about the hurt, the pain, the anger, frustration, resentment, hopelessness, because as long as you hold on to that energy, those emotions, then you're only going to attract the same kind of men who will leave you feeling this way again and again and again. You know that saying, holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and hoping the other person dies. It is only hurting you. And your energy, emotions, the way that you feel determines the quality of men that you attract. So if you haven't already, make sure you go listen to the self-assessment episode, Your Blocks to Love Part 1. That's where we go deep into your energy and emotions and how they determine the men that you attract. Inside that episode is a practical exercise that will help you see what energy you're holding on to right now. And most of the time we are blissfully unaware of how it is that we actually feel and why love has therefore then been so hard for you to find. Because like attracts like. Pain attracts men who will only cause you more pain. When you think of the one rule, love follows love. Hurt, pain, anger, frustration, resentment, hopelessness, that's not love. We have to restore you feeling loved, happy, joyful, passionate, lit up, optimistic, excited. This isn't about forcing yourself to just move on or get over it. You know that doesn't work. That hurt, the pain, the anger, it just keeps coming up. You'll have a quiet moment, usually in a work meeting or something like that, where it all hits you. You know, you wake up at 3 a.m. thinking about it all, and then those emotions follow you around all day like a black cloud where you cannot think about anything else. What we need to do is take actual steps to clear, heal, and release this energy, these emotions, which I get sounds woo-woo as fuck, but it works. It's kind of like that bathroom drawer we all have that gets out of control every couple of months. It's like throwing out all the broken hair elastics, the old makeup, the random bits and bobs. It just gets shoved in that drawer, except it's for your energy. All the energetic junk, the heavy emotions that build up after years of dating and experiences like this, that then get stuck on us. There are specific energetic and somatic practices that you'll find inside Attract Your Man, and I have been using for at least the last 10 years, that clear out this pain, the anger, the hurt, the resentment, the disappointment, frustration, hopelessness, so you feel lighter, you feel happier, like yourself again. That black cloud from all your shitty dating experiences, it finally drifts away and you're free from it. And then how you feel becomes infinitely closer to love, and you become infinitely closer to attracting love. And the most ridiculous thing is that when you do this energy work, like 9 times out of 10, the man that pulled away, he'll reappear. And what happens 9 times out of 10 for my Attract Your Man students is they realize he wasn't the man they wanted anyway. And they're given this epic opportunity to say no to what was always wrong for them. Even now, I want you, after you finish listening to this episode, or feel free even to press pause and do this now, get out a pen, a paper, a journal, and use these questions as a bit of a prompt just to help bring awareness to how you feel, which is the first step in releasing it. Like I said, we are very rarely actually aware of the way that we feel underneath the surface. So the 2 prompts I have for you. When I think about this man, I think about men, my dating experiences, I feel, and just write. Don't overthink it. Don't think about what you write before you write. Just write and see what comes up. And then the second prompt for you is when I think about dating, finding love men, I am done feeling, and see what comes up. And then once you've got everything out on the page, I want you to rip those pages up. And as you do, think free, clear, release. And if you want to go deeper, obviously Attract Your Man is in the show notes for whenever you're ready to just wipe your whole dating slate clean, like a total refresh, so that you can finally attract better men. Then the next thing to break this pattern of attracting the men who pull away, we got to get crystal clear about what you do want. And I've said this before, I know, in this series, not in terms of the man, but in terms of the relationship and the love that you want. Because when you're not sure about what you want in terms of the love and the relationship, it's really easy to get swept up into whatever comes your way and feels good. Like, it feels good when a man shows you a ton of interest. It feels good when he's treating you like he cares, like there's real potential there. But you also have to be discerning. You have to be able to see past the initial flirtiness, the attraction, the chemistry, the interest, and say, is this actually what I want? Do I even know what he wants? Do I know where this is going? And obviously you can't answer those questions straight up when you meet someone because you're both still figuring it out. But those are questions you gotta answer before you lose your head, your heart, and you think that there is something there. From here on out, drill this into every cell of your being. Assume there is nothing there until you actually both agree that there is. Assume there is nothing there until you both agree there is. Like, it is a big old red flag that you need to run away from if he's acting like your boyfriend, but he hasn't explicitly told you that he is. It is a big old red flag too if you're not sure where you stand. Like, the right man for you, he's not going to want to lose you. He's going to make it clear where you stand. So this is the lesson that love, God, the universe is trying to get you to learn. If you want love, then you cannot entertain half-assed horseshit dressed up like chocolate. Just because it looks and feels good to start with doesn't mean that it is. And like I said, this gets so much easier to do when you know specifically what you want in terms of love and the relationship. You smell the horse shit miles away. This is something that I help you get clear on in week 3 of Attract Your Man. But there's something you can start using today though, because one of the first things I say to all of my Attract Your Man women, when you're out dating and trying to decide what men are worth your time, the number one thing to look for is the man who actually wants a relationship. Like they've said that and their actions align, and they want a relationship with you. The men who don't want a relationship or don't want a relationship with you, like they're telling you that with their words or with their actions, they are the men who will pull away. So let them, because they are the wrong men for you if what you want is a relationship. And then number 4, this is the thing that underpins everything. So if you want to attract the man who is sure about you, who is keen, committed, wants a relationship, and there's none of that like push and pull bullshit, then you have to take a really honest look at what you believe about yourself, about men, dating, and what's possible for you, because your beliefs are everything. If you haven't listened to the other self-assessment episode, Your Blocks to Love Part 2, make sure you do that after this episode as well. I'll link it in the show notes, because I go deep into how your subconscious mind works, how your beliefs determine what you experience when it comes to dating, love, and the men that you attract. Because what you believe is always what you experience. Your beliefs are what keep you stuck in these patterns, attracting men who just aren't it, who will never give you the kind of relationship that you want. It's not that there aren't any decent men left. It's not bad luck. It's not dating culture in 2026 or anything like that. It all comes down to your beliefs, which means that you can actually do something about this. So really commonly, when you attract these men who seem all interested and then they pull away, you have these beliefs. And let me know which of these ring true for you. Real lasting love is hard to find. It's hard for me to find. The men I want don't choose me. Love doesn't last. Love is hard work. Love ends in pain or heartbreak. I'm not enough. There's something wrong with me. Men don't stick around. They don't care about getting to know me. They don't want commitment. I'm unlucky in love. I'm not worth getting to know. I'm not enough for someone to commit to. I'll never find real lasting love. Any of these that feel true for you, these are the beliefs that are currently locked into your subconscious mind. And when you think about them, these beliefs, they aren't particularly loving. So when the programming of your subconscious mind isn't loving, no wonder love feels hard to find, because love follows love. So even if consciously you want love, like you have this incredible desire for a beautiful relationship, building a life with a really loving, genuine, amazing man, it doesn't matter, because these beliefs will be what play out every single time until you change them, which is what we do inside Attract Your Man. These beliefs are why it can feel so hard to let go and move on from these men, when consciously you know you should. These beliefs are why you get swept up so easily by these men who are unclear about where you stand, who will never give you the kind of love or relationship that you want. These beliefs are why you hold on and try harder to prove to them that you are worthy of love, that you're worthy of choosing. These beliefs are why you hold all the resentment, the frustration and pain when they do pull away, instead of simply seeing him as the wrong man for you, not worth your time, and moving on. When you start dating though with loving beliefs, like real lasting love is easy for me to find. I attract the right men, men who are kind, genuine, who want what I do, and I attract them easily. The men I attract are clear about how they feel. I know where I stand. I am lovable. Men appreciate who I am. They see my value. Like I said before, then you smell the men who aren't serious, who don't want what you do, a mile away. You can keep your head clear so you don't get swept up by the men that might seem amazing initially. And you can finally see who the right men are for you, because you're no longer blinded by these beliefs that have had you looking for love for so long with men who were never going to give it to you. Holding loving beliefs about yourself, about men, dating, love, and what's possible for you, it's how you open yourself up to love. I kind of see it like you do this work, you rewire your unloving beliefs so they are loving. You're following the one rule love does. And it's like you move up from the basement to the penthouse of some amazing apartment building. Dating, finding love, it becomes an entirely different experience. It's like the basement versus the penthouse. These men who come on strong and pull away, think of them like the people who've come to make it clear to you that the basement isn't where it's at. Like there's better out there, that you can have real lasting love, the life you've always wanted with the right man, but it doesn't happen in the basement. Love is what gets you to that penthouse. Love in terms of how you feel, what you think and believe. And then, oh my God, I'm like the elevator man who's there with you, guiding you every floor till you land at that penthouse. I'm really loving this analogy right now. So epic, but it does describe what happens when you start following the one rule love does. So pay attention to what's happening there in the basement. Pull out the lessons, learn, see how you're not following the one rule love does. Take action to follow the one rule love does, and you will move up. You'll get to the penthouse, the experiences that you actually want to have. So make sure you follow, you subscribe to the show. I have some big episodes planned for you. Leave comments, questions, reviews. I read and respond to everything. They absolutely make my day. And until the next episode, love always.